What's up, guys? Shutdown back here, and if you remember last week, I brought out the Vikings. We had an opponent who was ranked in the top 10, and it pushed me right up on the brink of entering the top 100 myself. So this week, I'm bringing Tampa Bay with the Tampa Bay book that was requested, and I'm going to bring it, very next game against the Redskins here. Now, I didn't have much time to play this past weekend, mainly because I was watching the NCAA tournament. I'm sure most of you guys watched it too. It started with Dayton, Ohio State, an amazing game. I had Dayton picked to win it, but they still needed that last second layup and then had to stop Kraft. And you just knew at that point this is about to be a crazy day or crazy tournament in general over the next couple weeks after that first game. It just had that feeling. Then it continued with so many other crazy games. In fact, I actually had my bracket was perfect after the first day, so I had the North Dakota State game. That was a close one. They had to win an OT. I had St. Louis, and they had a fight, fouling NC State, the last 6.5 minutes or whatever it was to come back and win. And then UConn coming back, and their comeback victory over St. Joe's. And I won't lie to you, I felt that as I get a kind of unfortunate fumble here in the goal line, I felt after those, all these crazy games the first day, and I somehow managed to be perfect. A little bit of me started to believe, maybe that billion is going to come my way. Who knows? Unfortunately, that did not happen. The second day was still good, but not as great. Going back to Dayton, actually, they are, on a run to Sweet 16, which is a little unfortunate. I had Syracuse Final Four. I thought that zone would give Florida and Kansas a little trouble, but apparently Dayton had it figured out and knocked them off. Although I lost Syracuse, I do have my other Final Four teams alive. Michigan State plays this weekend against Virginia. I have them going and actually winning it all against Louisville, who's my other team, but they might be in for a pretty big battle with Kentucky. I think Kentucky beat them this year earlier already, and they just beat Wichita State looking really good, so that's definitely me a tough one too. And then my fourth one has a little bit of bias, but I really do think that they are a legit contender, which is Wisconsin. It is my favorite team, but I think that their bracket or their region's not the greatest. They play great defense and can score the ball a lot better than they could in past years. And we get our fumble back, as you see right here on the goal line to the QB sneak D. So yeah, that's my Final Four: Michigan State, Wisconsin, Louisville, and then I had Syracuse. If I had to pick now, it looks like Florida is the hands-down favorite, but I wouldn't mind seeing UCLA go either. That's kind of my recap, That's how I'm doing so far in the bracket challenge. I think I'm around 90th percentile. That's all right. I don't know who you guys have. If you want to comment, let me know who you guys had Final Four. How's your bracket looking? Because there are definitely some amazing games. Even going from VCU, who unfortunately lost whenever they fouled the guy for the 4-point play to tie the game at the last second. So a lot of great games. It's been an amazing tournament. I really can't wait for this next weekend to get started. As we're getting back to this gameplay, you see it's been a very low scoring game. I just get my first touchdown with about, under 2 minutes left in the first half. And then what do you know? His first play, he brings it, runs it up the middle. Alfred Morris runs over one guy, trucks another. It's fighting way down into the 10. From here, you're going to see that he punches it in from 12 yards out. So finally get 1 point. In the past minute, 3 plays and 2 touchdowns. Well, here we go, kicking it deep, and what do you know? I'm going to make 1 juke and then get 2 guys either pancaked and him diving missing. Get just enough of a shed on his 1 user, and we're gone to the crib. So that's 4 plays, 3 touchdowns now. After a point that nobody scored, until under 2 minutes left in the first half. 4 plays, 3 touchdowns. Well, might as well make it 5 plays, 4 touchdowns. Why not, right? Both of us give up a big kick return before half after we get our first TD. So a huge swing. It went from being 0-0 to 14-14. But I get the ball back with about 40 seconds left, and now we're just moving down the field. You see first play. It looks like it might be 6 plays, 5 TDs, but he gets me down about the 20. From here, if you haven't noticed too much, I really like the empty buck formation. It's something I ran a lot earlier in the year, so I'm kind of doing that because I'm comfortable with it. As I get a touchdown to go up 21-14 just before half. Here he throws it, and I can't get the pick with Banks. So he runs a screen, but we slow that down. Really needing to stop here to make sure I go into half with the lead. This play, he's trying to drop back, pick up some yardage. I sit right under this, and I don't know what happened. How did I not get this user pick? I'm right under it, holding an interception, and it goes through my hands to the Moss over the middle. Sometimes that's just Madden. It doesn't go your way, so whatever. One timeout, he's out of field goal range. He's going to try to run it and just get tackled to pick up call a quick timeout, but I just come out in a small dime set, back up everybody, let him kind of run up and just waste time. So we're starting the second half, and I'm up 21-14. It was a pretty good half. I played good defense for the most part. He had one drive. We both had a goal line stand with a fumble from the 1 yard line. So we both have had some pretty tight defensive series. You see this play, he tried to run triple option. I made the defender play the QB, which I guess messed up his reads. He just tries to pitch the ball as he's about to get hit, and it's a fumble from me. Huge possible shift in momentum as I'm getting the ball now. Up 7, third quarter as you see right now. And I'm just kind of mixing in a few under center stuff from doubles, the bunch, and now I'm going back to the gun split slot. Try to hit him with the run on first down to see how he defends his formation. I see that it looks like the right's open for the screen, so that's what I go to next, although he makes a pretty good play on the ball. 3rd and 5, I run a running back swing off the sideline, and for whatever reason he went straight upfield instead of towards the middle. It kind of messed up my read. But 4th and 5, I run the play I've been running almost all game with a deep post out of empty buck, and I'm able to hit that again for the first down. So here we go, driving into his red zone late 3rd. I notice he's been leaving the left flats open, so I put the running back on a wheel and go ahead and hit that for the 6 points. 28-14. Got a nice 2-touchdown lead here in the late 3rd as I missed a billion tackles right there. I don't know what was going on at all. 1st and 10 inside my 20. Tries to run with Griffin. He's going to get a slide down. 2nd and 2. Comes out, pounds it with Morris, and we missed the tackle with Banks, so 28-21. He scores pretty quickly to answer mine. So here we go. Late 3rd, 28-21. I'm kind of going back to my under center, running a little bit of runs out of doubles, the bubble screen, and now going back to the receiver screen, but he runs man-to-man, so we have a nice out on the backside. And Tampa Bay was a book that I ran, as I said, earlier in the year. It actually was my very first guide I did for the Gamers Lab. First one I released from Madden 25. It really has a lot of stuff. Empty buck trips, as you saw I just ran there for the touchdown. It has gun bunch. It has single back bunch, single back double, strong close, I-form tight pair. I mean, it really is one of the more underrated and overlooked books in the game. I really do like it. I thought it's been good since the beginning of the year. You're seeing right now I'm up 35-21. We're into the 4th quarter. I'm trying to slow down his offense. He's switched it up a little bit here lately. But I'm making him work. That's the most important thing. I'm just making him work for these first downs. You see his throws in tight coverage. He'll get a drop. 3rd and 8. I sit over his read, but I kind of hesitated, didn't fully commit to the receiver, so he's able to get the first down, unfortunately. Again, we're locking up all of his options today. I'm not sure what's happening, but the Bucs just are not having that. We're making great plays. 1st and goal, tries to throw a quick flat route. I wish we could have jumped that for a pick, but oh well. 2nd down, he tries to throw it again. I don't know why he would do that 2 plays in a row, but he does. 3rd and goal, he gets a sneak this time, so coming out on the onside, down 7. As you're going to see, he comes just a little short. He hits it early. I saw it didn't go 10 yards. I backed off my guy, let him go ahead and touch it, and actually still recovered it anyway. So 35-28. I have the lead. Definitely going to the run now. I saw a double slash, then halfback blast out of strong pro. Here doing another slash out of single back bunch, but I run into my own blocker. So 2nd and 16, what do I do? But the deep post play I beat him with all day. He commits to the underneath routes again, leaving me way too much room to beat him up top for the first down. So here I probably could have ran the clock out and I shouldn't have scored, but there was a hole. So I figured why not risk, trying to stop and take a fumble. Just went ahead and scored. So 42-28. A minute left. Now I'm just going to play man-to-man, back off my coverage, and just kind of let him take his time with the field. I don't know what happened there. He throws a quick screen. My cornerback misses the tackle, and man. So again, under 50 seconds left. He has no timeouts. All I'm thinking about is just sit back If he want to keep throwing passes over the middle, let him. He's going to take a hit, and he's going to let the clock keep running, so that's fine with me. As you see, again, he tries to throw it. We swat the curl. 2nd and 10 now. He's going to throw that streak up the seams again, and this time, although I wasn't under it, my safety just misses the ball. I don't know what happened. This play, I could just commit to the QB run, give him the easy dot. So onside, 6 seconds left, only up 7. My guy's missed the ball, he gets it. So now I'm thinking, oh no, here comes some fluke Hail Mary. He's going to beat me at the end. Throws a C route. I drop the pick again. 2 seconds left. Tries to run a, QB wrap. And I just drop back, let my guys make the tackle, and we're going to wrap up this win. A little closer than I expected it to be at the end, but a W is a W, so you got to take it. Kind of like the NCAA tournament. Just take all the wins you can get. So last video, I was right on the edge of cracking the top 100. Here we're going to take a look. I'm finally into the top 100, number 90. So finally in the top 100. We'll keep playing and see how we go, and I'll see you guys next time.